It's a beautiful sunny day today, and although this week has started off with me in a t-shirt, it's now definitely feeling a little like sweater weather. And as you can see behind me, we have had our wood delivered this week. So our next project or next job is to get all this stacked, and we picked up some pallets and we're going to get it all stacked, but at least we have it on site now ready for the winter, which is good. But we've actually spent most of this week actually working on another part of the manor, and that is our balcony. And you'll remember last year that we actually started our balcony, we built the foundation, and this year we have finally got round to actually putting on the railings and getting it ready for the building inspector to come in and do the inspection and get everything signed off. So let me show you what we've been working on and how it's now looking. Our deck is finally getting a railing, and so we have our we're just putting the posts up right now, and then we're going to be putting on the actual railing that's going to go here. And I'm really excited because we can't wait to sit on this balcony and enjoy a nice drink, because if you remember, we actually built the structure last year, so we've had it sitting like this all winter, and we finally are going to be able to use it. Each of the spindles had to be cut to fit the railing, so we did 3 at a time just to make it quicker, and we had to cut both ends to make them even. So this is what I call teamwork. Stephen is on a ladder on the other side, and I'm on the balcony, and we are both painting the spindles, and it's going to get it done twice as quick, and I don't have to go up a ladder, which is good. Only 100 more to go.
I was just trying not even think about it.
Really?
Oh, it drives me crazy. I don't think so.
Are you bored already?
Oh, my brain's just like...
Died?
What the fuck? 2.
3. So now the first coat on the balcony is done. Let me show you how it looks. So we're going to be putting a second coat on the railings, but the first coat's on and it's looking great. We have down here, you'll see where the stairs will go. At the moment it's just blocked off for safety, but the stairs will go down the back of the building there. And then if I turn around, you then can see the balcony goes all the way to the front. And again, we're going to be putting down a floor. I'm finishing the floor of the balcony so it looks really nice, but it's just such a lovely view from up here, and it almost feels like you're in the trees. We still have some finishing touches to do. Some of the first coat needs to be finished, everything needs a second coat, and we're still going to clad some of the posts to really finish it off. In between working on the spindles on the railing, I stripped the paint back on this window on the balcony. It was in really bad shape, but the wood underneath is actually looking really, really good. So I'm just in the middle of painting today, as you can tell by my very attractive attire, but I wanted to show you what arrived in this box, because if you remember, I've been talking about putting wallpaper on around this fireplace area in our music room, and we're actually going to be doing some paneling at the bottom, but this section at the top I wanted some wallpaper. And I found this wallpaper online, and it's this gorgeous vintage flowers, and that's going to go at the top of this section around, and I think it just goes so beautifully with the sandstone we have here that came from the Mount A Memorial Library, and it complements with the black from the wood burning stove. So I am really, it came out so much better than I expected. I saw it online and I loved it, but now it's here, I really love it. So I cannot wait to get this up on here so I can show you what it looks like. So this is the original piece of the balcony that is pretty much the only piece left on the manor that kind of gave us the indication that there was even a balcony, because everything had been torn down. So we have obviously rebuilt it, but as you can see, the height of this railing is far too low for the building inspectors to pass, and obviously our railing is now being built to code, and so we can't use this, but we wanted to keep it because it's part of the history of the manor. So I am just about to scrape off the rest of this paint, and I'm going to repaint it in the same color, and we're going to keep them as kind of a little memento and a nod to the old balcony that used to be here, that we've now replaced. And the paint is kind of coming off so much, I'm going to barely need my heat gun, to be honest, to get this paint off, because it's kind of almost falling off as it is. But I'm going to clean it up and get it painted, and then it will be a nice reminder on the balcony of the piece that was there in the past. So I've just finished painting the first coat on this old balcony piece, and it's looking really good. So I'm just going to wait for it to dry now, and we're going to fill some holes, and then we'll do second coat. And then I'm going to get started on the other one, because obviously there's another one at the other end of the balcony, and get that looking. I think it's going to look really, really good. Now it's been cleaned up and repainted, and like I say, it's just nice to have something from the old balcony still here. So I'm going to get to work on the other one at the other end of the balcony, and I will see you next week on our next episode of the Lady Smith Manor Diaries.